Hello, beautiful being. So I'm gonna be doing a card reading today, and I just want to thank you for tuning into my video. I'm going to be delivering messages from your higher selves. So pile number 1 is a Lemurian quartz. Pile number 2 is a Durasol heart quartz, and pile number 3 is a golden healer quartz. So I'm gonna try and make this video quick because I don't have a lot of storage, but in the future I hope to give you guys longer videos. And I do have an incense burning, and I wasn't expecting it to like flow through the video, but it's just right on the side of me. But yeah, so we'll get into it. Hello, pile 1. You chose the Lemurian quartz, and I want to thank you for tuning into this video. I hope these messages help you and they align. So higher selves of pile 1, are there any messages you have for pile 1? Higher selves of pile 1. 2 of Wands. Higher self, any messages for pile 1? Higher selves of pile 1, any messages for pile 1? King of Pentacles. Six of Cups. Knight of Swords. And then at the back of the deck we have the Magician. Okay, I just want to be completely honest. I am trying to learn to do tarot, so if you could comment if these aligned with you, I would highly appreciate it. So from what I am seeing is, well, when I first laid the cards out, I just noticed a lot of yellow. When I think of yellow, I think of the sun. So I'm just hearing, well, I just thought maybe you do need probably more sun in your life, more. But what I got from this card when I pulled it out was reflection. He's just like, indecisive. He's got a wand in this hand, and in his right hand he has a globe. And the background is just so gray. And for the King of Pentacles, I seen, a lot of yellow, so I'm just thinking there's gonna be a lot of realization and what's that word, like sunshine, like there's gonna be like something better, like, I hope I'm saying this right. But then from this card I am receiving that you do have to put the past behind you because you're very stuck on something. And it could have dealt with another person. And Knight of Swords, you just gotta, get through them so you can better manifest what you need to. Because in the back of the deck you got the Magician, and I also see yellow and roses, and just everything is in place. Hold on, I can't even see it, but everything is in place for you, and that things are looking better. And no matter how much pain you went through, there's always going to be better days ahead of you, and there's always going to be sunlight, and there's always going to be love on the other side. And I don't mean other side in a bad way. I just mean other side like things will get better. Things will always, like, you know, there's always a reason for something. And I'm sorry if I'm sounding so, like, nervous. It's because I am. Because it's, honestly, it's my first video of tarot reading, so I'm getting a little anxious that, like, you know. But I do hope to get better at readings for these videos. But I do just want to say is that everything will be okay, and that to not look so much on the bad side but more on the good. I mean, you chose the Lemurian crystal, and it just caught my eye because of the, I don't know if you've seen the iridescent, if you can see the oh yeah, that there's just so much beauty within and outwards also. So I'm gonna pull some cards from the Lemurian, the Beyond Lemurian deck. Selves of Pile 1, do you have a message for Pile 1? Higher Selves of Pile 1, do you have a message? So I got these two cards. Oh, you can't even see the first card, but Higher Selves of Pile 1, do you have a message for Pile 1? Oh, this card just flew right out. And that's the card that when I looked at the deck, it was just there. I didn't expect to see it in this reading. But and I just feel one more card. Higher Selves of Pile 1. Do you have another card to throw out for Pile 1? Oh. Soul Star Chakra. We'll put this one right there. I'll show you guys it in a minute, but so we got our Ancient Future, Trust Your Innocence, Realm Bridger, and Harmonic Flight. Okay, I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm way better at reading Oracle than Tarot, so if my tarot was a little like, I'm so sorry. I hope to better read for you in the future. But from this, what I'm getting from this is to really just trust yourself and to be in alignment and to really work on your divine nature, really like get in tune with yourself. I mean, I'm still working on, like, you know, getting in tune with myself. I've been trying to meditate every day, been trying to cut out sugars, unhealthy foods. I've been I'm just telling you this just in case it may benefit you, but I've been trying to better myself, be healthier, be more in alignment with myself. And what I get from this is just, I honestly sense a lot of magic. You see, like, you know, flowers, butterflies, the moon, your intuition, a bubble. I just get a lot of magic from this card. I just want to tell you that because I just heard, like, you know, you're special, you're amazing, like, you're loved. And this one, just like, you know, well, you don't know, but like, just to be in, like, you know, just to let go of anything that is not in alignment with you and just surrender to the higher goods, to the higher divine. I wanted to say to source, but yeah, to surrender and trust your innocence and just trust whatever is happening, like, you know, the flowers blooming, like the lotus flower, which I also think, I don't know if that's a lotus flower, but it looks like a lotus flower to me, there's a lot of, quite a few flowers. There's even some lotus flowers in here for chakras and our ancient future, just to trust what's happening, to trust your magic, to trust you, to trust yourself. And it just looks, I just noticed that, like, her third eye, and that just everything's unfolding for you, and there's just so many symbols within the bubbles. So probably work with more what's that word, like, more, work with more alchemy symbols, work with more of those, use them. You could benefit from them. And I'm just saying, like, I just saw, like, the stars in the DNA, which I don't have, it left my mind what to say about that, but another star. For some reason, I just want to say, like, oh, look, there's even stars right over here. Stars on this one. Stars also on this one. I just feel the need to say that, like, you know, you do come from the stars. Everyone does, and just in case you needed to be reminded of it, then there you go, because you are very, I just feel like very full of light. I just see a lot of, like, you know, like light, light. This card's just bright all around, but like, you have just a very beautiful essence, and just want to, I don't know, I just feel the need to say, like, it's okay. Like, you're okay. Everyone you love is okay. And just to be really, like, in surrender and to trust. But that's pretty much all I have to say, because now I feel like I'm just repeating. But I want to thank you, Pile 1, for tuning in, and I hope these, I at least hope some of these messages aligned with you. And if not, and if all of it did, then I'm happy that it did, and I thank you for tuning in. And if it didn't, I'm sorry. But I hope to get better, and I want to say thank you again. And I hope you have a blessed, beautiful day. Thank you. Hello, Pile 2. You chose the Duracell heart quartz, and I want to thank you for tuning into my video. Higher selves of Pile 2. Do you have any messages for Pile 2? Higher selves of Pile 2. Do you have any messages? And at the back of the deck is 9 of Cups. So, straight away when the Devil card pulled out, I just felt like, you know, okay, I'm so sorry that I say you know, but I just felt like you feel like tied down, not specifically towards a person, but something's weighing you down. It could be, I mean, now that I see people in this one, you probably thought that, well, I'm not gonna say that, but it probably was like something that you thought was very blissful, and then you're feeling like it's very blissful. There's a lot of, like, you know, happiness in this, just beauty, and then you're feeling just tied down, chained, like something's weighing you. And then the High Priestess, just really trust your intuition, your emotions. I just wanted to point out the moon. Like, you know, just be in tune with your divine feminine. And for this one, I just feel like even though it may hurt, like, it's all gonna be worth it. And at the back of the deck, you got the Nine of Cups, which they're empty, but they just look, I mean, I can't even tell if this is a smile or not. But they look satisfied. But what I'm being told to tell you is just to really love yourself. Take care of yourself. And no matter what is the situation, to just be there for yourself and to really process everything. I mean, you chose the Duracell quartz. This crystal is all about self-love and self-acceptance, and just really accepting, like, you know, whatever you're going through, because there's always going to be better days ahead. And then this one, I just feel like there's always going to be, like, you know, a better outcome, even though it may feel like there's not, because his cups are empty. But just want to tell you that there's always going to be better days ahead. So I want to do Oracle from Beyond Lemuria. And again, I do apologize for how I sound doing the tarot, because this is my first video and I am very anxious, so I'm sorry that I sound nervous. I hope to get better within time. The higher self of pile 2, any messages you have for pile 2, higher self of pile 2, any messages for pile 2. Okay, I just feel the need to use these cards. If you can't see them, I'll show you them. Higher selves of pile 2. Any messages for pile 2? Oh. Put that. I'll show you guys the cards in a minute. So at the back of the deck, it was balanced forces, but I'll show that after. So the first card is evolution, and what I get from this is just transformation. Healing, fire, root chakra. I just feel to tell you that, like, you know, work with fire to transmute anything in your root chakra. And it was weird. In my head, I was thinking, like, you know, like transforming into a butterfly. And there's literally a butterfly right here. And balanced forces, just becoming balanced with yourself. Oh my gosh, I can't tell if these are dragons. And there's dragons in here, so I just feel the need to tell you to work with more dragons. Everyone has dragons, so if you're not talking to yours yet, and I just noticed the female, like, with her wings spread, and then just dragons coming in union. So just really working with your dragons to be balanced and to be that butterfly, that, not that you're not a butterfly, but you're probably not feeling so much like a butterfly, but to really step into your beautifulness and to just be that beautiful essence that you really are. And you got, like, you know, Source always just being there for you. She's even having it in her hands. Like, you know, like, you are Source, like, you are part of Source. Like, you know, you can even ask Source for healing. Look, even... I mean, there's no sun in this, but this, I just said, like, just feeling like transformation, like, after whatever you're going through, there's going to be a big shift. And a very beautiful one. And it just feels like you're very going to be, like, I guess, happy. Or at least satisfied. It's going to be more blissful. And it just looks like a lot more color. But, it's pretty much all the messages I have. Pile 2, I want to thank you for tuning in. And I hope that these messages aligned. And if they didn't, I'm sorry. I hope I can get better and give you better messages that align. Yeah, thank you. Hello, Pile 3. You chose the Golden Healer Quartz. Higher selves of Pile 3, do you have any messages? Higher selves of Pile 3, do you have any messages? Your cards are just falling in out. Which, I was not gonna lie, the other two last readings, because I'm very new at this and I am pretty nervous. Well, I'm just getting, like, you know, the hang of it. So the first two, I was pretty nervous reading. But this one, and I just feel like it's gonna be somewhat easier for me. I hope, at least. So when I pulled out this card, I was just getting, like, you know, like, there's a lot going on. Like, there's just a lot of, like, I don't want to say a burden, but it's heavy. Like, they're just trying really hard to push these wands to wherever they're going. And just to, like, you know, to drop whatever is, like, I guess, stressing you out, because it's going to come into a completion. The world, everything's going to come in union. But then I see, like, 7 of Pentacles, which they look really down, and it just seems like it'll be blissful for a minute, and then just something will, I guess, like, it'll be blissful, but then it's like you're worried about something, always worrying, like, just always pushing yourself to do the most. And then with the 5 of Cups, are all just 2 or 3 tipped, and then 2 standing. And what I got from this one is just look within, and just, even though, like, you know, it may not seem like you're, like, more focusing on, like, your stresses and stuff, there's always, like, positive. And there's a river here, and you could just, like, you know, fill up your cups and focus on the good, and not so much, even though it looks like there's more negative than positive, just to really, like, be grateful. And then with the 4 of Pentacles, they're kind of just guarding what they have. Well, it looks like they're just, like, you know, like, protecting everything they have. And just want to say that, like, you know, and to bring me back to the one you chose, healing, like, there's a lot of healing that needs to be done. to get to, you know, this beautiful, like, happiness. There's a lot more blue in your cards. And it's just so, like, I just see a lot of gray, and I just want to tell you that you are loved. And that even though it may not seem like everything's going your way, eventually it will. You just have to really get, like, you really just have to heal whatever, like, is. Just heal yourself, forgive yourself, love yourself, fill those 2 cups up, and to really just put whatever it is, like, down and just really heal. Okay. Higher selves of pile 3, do you have any messages of, oh, and I'm going to be pulling cards, oracle cards from Beyond the Maria. Higher selves of pile 3, do you have any messages? Higher selves of pile 3. These cards just, Mount Shasta, transformation. Higher self of pile 3, do you have any messages? The sound of the universe. Higher selves of pile 3, do you have any messages? Higher selves of pile 3, do you have any messages? Higher selves of pile 3, do you have any messages? Okay, before this I pulled out root chakra, and I just felt like I shouldn't pull that card, or I shouldn't have grabbed that card. Oh, and this is, I just wanted to show you this before I put it up. I didn't do that with other groups, I don't think. Earth Star Chakra. Okay, before I forget, but I'm just getting, like, you know, lotus flower, like, everything. After every healing you've done, everything will, or the more healing you do, everything will start to open up and make sense, and you'll be shining. Like, just shining. Oh, shining. I just had to say that. So you got Mount Shasta, transformation, the sound of the universe, sacral chakra. You just have a lot of stars within yours too, like group number 1. And group number 1 also had, like, well, I think they had evolution, but you have transformation. And it just looks like, you know, just a lot of light coming through is what I see, just so vibrant. I mean, the sun in this is huge. And I just want to say, because I felt like I should have put the root, but I was like, no, because the other group had root. But I feel like you should work on your chakras, like, get them really in alignment, like your sacral and your root, so you could better create, like, what you want to manifest. To really trust the universe, to listen, to silence your mind. As you can see, they're really listening with everything. And you'll get divine, I'm getting divine downloads. And in order for that, you have to go through transformation, though. You can't be holding on to whatever is, you know, holding you back. And Mount Shasta, I felt when I seen this card, like, you know, if you could, go to Mount Shasta. I've never been, but I heard it's very transformational and beautiful. And if you go, and if you haven't been, or if you have been, that's amazing. I would suggest, hopefully, to go again and really I'd say meditate. You know, take some deep breaths, like, you know, really put yourself in that presence. There's a lot of light there that could help. And just from this, I feel like you really want to be like, I guess, I don't want to say happy, but maybe happy, and you will be that beautiful light that you are. You will step into your power. And I do feel that is all for your reading, pile 3. And I just want to say, I hope these messages aligned with you. And if they didn't, I'm sorry, I'm still trying to learn. And if you could let me know in the comments if they aligned with you, and if none of it did, I hope in future videos my messages will help you. But I just want to say, like, that you are, all the piles are very beautiful, but whatever you're going through, it's not forever. And I do want to thank you for watching. Bye. Thank you, piles. Thank you, lovely beings who watched my videos. I do want to apologize in advance if these if none of these messages aligned, but I am practicing, so I was nervous, and I'm sorry that I'm talking kind of low. It's just, as I make more videos, I do want to get like comfortable talking. It is pretty late right now, so I am whispering, but I do want to thank you for joining and tuning into my videos. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed day. And yeah. Oh, I hope you have a beautiful, blessed day. Thank you, and blessings.